heat pumps installed right across the country.
When Brookfield Asset Management had interest in heat pumps.
We will fight. We will fight Trump's counter tariffs. In fact, we are already. We're fighting them with our own counter tariffs.
In this video, we have to go back a few years, well, maybe a year, and just look at what influence Mark Carney had over the Liberal government as their advisor before he was even instilled as the leader and then elected by the far left sheeple of Canada to be the supreme emperor of Canada. Just have a listen to Trudeau in the question time about heat pumps and about how he believes that that's the way forward for Canada.
Home heating oil is more expensive, more emitting, more polluting, and is in households that on general are lower income and don't have the means to support it. That's why we're putting forward a program that is going to give free heat pumps installed right across the country as long as the provinces step up and partner with us the way 3 provinces already have. We know the best way to support families is to have them save thousands of dollars a year on heating. That's what they're going to be able to do with a heat pump. That's why we're delivering it right across the country as provinces step up.
Now you have to remember that Canada is a really, really cold place. You know, they might tell you that the weather's getting better every year, but it's still, you know, we had an immense amount of snow in the backyard last year. I don't know what it was like where you were, but Alberta is often below -30. And really, heat pumps in -30, you've got to be keeping like a gas-fired boiler or something to one side or something to keep warm in them sort of really terrible temperatures. Why haven't you revealed what your financial holdings are so that we can actually take a look at what your holdings are, like say in Brookfield and heat pumps with all that shenanigans, and what you might want to put through Parliament, like being the advisor to Justin Trudeau and advising that provinces, and 3 provinces, Trudeau said, have picked up on giving away free heat pumps.
Free heat pumps installed right across the country.
They're not giving away free heat pumps, though, are they? These are heat pumps that are paid for by the taxpayer, paid directly to Brookfield and Train, who incorporated 2022. They incorporated and they got together and said, like, hey, we got a guy on the inside. Let's sign up with Train, because in 2022 Carney was advising Trudeau. He was behind everything that was going on at the Liberal government. Just remember that.
And when he was advising Justin Trudeau as the senior economic advisor, sitting in the Prime Minister's office, advising him when Brookfield Asset Management had interest in heat pumps, what did he advise Justin Trudeau to do? To push heat pumps. And that's exactly what Justin Trudeau did, increasing profits for Mark Carney.
Free heat pumps installed right across the country.
So there you go. You've got a net zero guy who's now been installed as the top job in Canada, with links to heat pumps and with everything that Brookfield has to offer, and you have a Liberal government back then that was taking everything that he said and putting it into work, like carbon tax. They said carbon tax wasn't going to increase inflation, didn't they? They said that. They said carbon tax has no factor on inflation. Yet 1 month after removing carbon tax, inflation dropped by 1.7%. How did that happen? So all these little things are just constant little lies that they're gaslighting to Canadians to try and get them to keep them in power, to keep them going. It's just a string of lies. I'm just getting fed up with the lies all the time. Constant lies.
And government's acting is society is putting tremendous value on achieving net zero. So the companies and those who invest in them and lend to them, who are part of the solution, will be rewarded. But those who are lagging behind and are still part of the problem will be punished.
Like I said, the most recent one is the inflation thing. It was a lie. They lied about it. 80% of households getting more money back for the carbon tax. They lied about that. The actual report went on to say that more people would lose money because of carbon tax, not gain money. It's just too many. There's just too many lies at the moment, and we don't have a mainstream media that will report properly and that will tell the far left sheeple what they really need to know about this guy. Look, the Trump thing. Oh yeah, we're going to fight Trump on the tariffs. We're going to fight him. We're going to tariff for tariff and all this lot.
And he has ruptured the global economy. We will fight. We will fight Trump's counter tariffs. In fact, we are already. We're fighting them with our own counter tariffs that cause maximum damage in the United States with minimum impact here in Canada.
He got rid of the tariffs. He hid the tariffs, except for the tariff for Canadians on food. We have to pay more for food. What of all the tariffs to not get rid of, that's the one you want to get rid of first if you're thinking about Canadians and you want to help Canadians. Yeah, getting fed up with the lies. Are you fed up with the lies, guys? I think you are. I really, before you even comment, I know you are. I know you're fed up with the lies. But where do we go from here? What's next? What's next with this crazy mixed up government?